We're travelling to Bordeaux to explore the science and design and scout out for future collaborations. I'm excited as it's famous for antique dealing and many antique fairs in the UK source from here.
Moi j'ai les deux, enfin, tu vois, je suis dans de la viande un jour par semaine et le reste. J'essaye de me cultiver, en ce moment je suis pas un expert, mais j'essaye de me cultiver sur les sauces. Ça c'est vraiment
attentive, having questionable ideas. Yeah, you've got some famous academics, even now. Like Etienne Klein, for example, someone in physics that has a very serious background in philosophy.
First impression?
I just love it.
I really love this kind of architecture. We're interested in exploring opportunities, and we were delighted to find some interesting ones, from glass blowing to supporting the local agriculture as well as tourism, with opportunities to learn the history of the region, which is a microcosm for the history of Europe.
Et Duc de Lins aussi, il s'est fait écouter la gueule. Ah, donc ça c'était la cour du château. Entre amour et raison. Forteresse est transformée au XVIIe siècle en belle demeure seigneuriale. Presque toujours fidèle au roi de cette région agitée, les saints morts et en sont récompensés. Ah, les saints morts, c'était ceux qui étaient propriétaires du château. D'accord. fidèle à Louis XIV.
Well, we're outside a really interesting mill which was rebuilt. They came with a crane and they put the roof on it and it functions, so they're actually producing flour here from the wheat fields around us, and they take the wheat, they take it to the top of the tower, they drop these kernels, and first there's a separation of the wheat from the chaff, and then finally the wheat is ground down.
Si je les sers mal, dans 5004,
Ouais, c'est ça.
Don't drop your plate.
Tu les sers,
c'est au premier étage. C'est celle-là la tournante. En fait, il y a la tournante dormante. Moi, je fais tomber le blé sur la dormante qui ne bouge pas. Et après, la tournante, là, celle-là, je la rebaisse pour écraser le blé sur la dormante.
Alors vous mettez quoi ici?
Je mets le blé là-dedans, là. Ça va passer dans le logé ce qu'il y a là. Après, le logé, je le rapproche du gros fer. Et avec les à-coups, ça me permet que le blé tourne petit à petit. Comme ça, je peux les voir.
Ah ok, et ça va tourner et on va le voir.
Voilà, en fait, après, normalement, entre les deux, hein, tu vois, entre les deux là, la meule et le bois, tu vois qu'il y a de la farine.
Oui.
En fait, après, c'est une languette qui la rabat dans un conduit en bois, ça s'appelle la coulotte. Et après, elle descend en bas pour faire tamiser et montrer ce que je t'ai appris.
As well as visiting the beautiful chateau, we also noticed a vibrant community of independent boutiques and artisans. In particular, we were inspired to see this glass-blowing workshop where they run residencies for up-and-coming glass artists. We were able to meet a few of them who shared how beneficial it had been for their creative practice. Glass blowing could be used to make custom equipment for laboratories. There is a direct link here to artisans and science, and we should be supporting local businesses like theirs. We were excited by the open-minded approach and inspired with how there are opportunities for collaboration.
Yeah, I don't see them very often anymore.
They have a cycle of life that requires them to stay in water for more than 2 or 3 years, even more sometimes, like 8, can go up to 8. And so they need to have enough food to stay alive this whole time. So that means that when you see a dragonfly, then there's at least 8 years of good seasons of insects going into
Do you want to explain what you're working on, Henry?
Oh, I'm working on a file system. Basically, if you use a file system, it represents your mind. So as you put your files across your computer, you build up a mind map. And if you lose something, you lose a part of your mind, or if you lose a part of your mind, not necessarily because of anything physical, but suppose you go away for a long time, or you have a surgery, you end up not being able to think about something for a long time, and maybe you forget that memory. So then it might still be on your computer, but you don't know where to find it. So sometimes you can lose a part of your mind or a part of your computer, but they're two parts of the same thing. So we want a better way to store files, and we think that maybe a file system isn't the way to go. People, in order to prevent themselves losing their information, they just keep everything on their desktop, which is a good idea, but it can get messy and it's limited in space.
Visual representation that works for them.
Exactly. So we got really into it. I'm still working on that.
10 different plates.
Oh wow.
Like Chinese. No, but like one at a time, you know? You have 10 menus. You have 10 plates. You go with the bar.
Located on the Garonne River, Bordeaux is the world capital of wine, an international tourist destination famous for its architecture and culture and recognised as a city of art and history. It has 362 historic monuments and in 1957 won a prize for its efforts to present the European ideal. Bordeaux was under English rule for almost 300 years during the 12th and 15th centuries. This was due to the marriage between Eleanor of Aquitaine to Henry Plantagenet, who later became King Henry II of England.
In 1789, Bordeaux was greatly affected by the French Revolution due to its connection to the Girondins, with notable figures captured and executed. After the French Revolution, the city was rebuilt by shipowners and traders dealing from African colonies. During 18th century, Port of the Moon became the busiest port in mainland Europe, supplying the continent with coffee, sugar, cotton and cocoa.
The London Eye over there, behind you.
Les monuments à écouter. Je suis sûr que ça n'a pas d'écouter. Par contre, on prend plein de place. Literally bacteria nest.
Is that all?
There's just no pleasing the engineer.
Says the engineer.
I reckon they're going to shoot up any moment.
You think?
Si ça s'active et que t'es en dessous, vraiment c'est pas drôle. Chut.
Very atmospheric. The dog likes it.
Oh yeah, I guess he does. I think it's gonna blow up.
The water mirror outside the Palace de la Bourse is the world's largest, made of black granite and covered only with 2 centimetres of water to create its reflection. It's part of a wider project to reconnect the city to the Garonne River and was collaboratively designed by a landscape artist, architect and fountain maker.
Ah ouais, attends, elle a une bicyclette pour elle.
I'm glad we didn't bring the bikes too hot. Très chaud. Although many of its traditions are rooted in its colonial past, Bordeaux is also a hub for innovation, particularly for the development of aviation and space, where large firms are based. In 1910, the first aeroplane flew over the city. Not only, the region is at the forefront of laser technology, developing the most powerful, laser megajoule, one of 2 in the world for plasma fusion research.
Tu vois, qui décrit ce qu'il a vécu, ce qu'il voit, pour comment son chemin jusqu'à l'éveil, qu'est-ce qu'il a compris, qu'est-ce qu'il veut faire passer comme message. Prophète comme autre. Bah, emporte pas la feuille, Coco. Pigeon.
Yeah, I think so. Brocantes are an ancient tradition dating back to the French Middle Ages and originally a place to sell second-hand goods, especially textiles. The word comes from the French broc, meaning old rags or cloth. Today, they're widely popular across Europe as a way to find unique pieces, particularly antique and vintage furniture, and other accessories for the home, but also fashion, jewellery and collectibles. We were lucky enough to come across one on our walk around the city. Some mid-century chests of drawers. This is obviously a mid-century stool. Now that is a very tubular steel trolley, very Bauhaus. The academics are reading the books. Let's carry on this way.
Mais oui, normalement, oui, mais ils sont C'est vrai, c'est vrai.
These are really nice. I love these. So stylish. If only my suitcase was big enough.
You take it in addition of this.
Yeah. Not easy to get on the Eurostar, I think.
You'll have your seats.
That is true. Oh, some Art Deco style teacup from Bavaria. Some kitsch style. Henry likes the books in these kinds of markets. Anything interesting, Henry?
Well, these are very French. You've got Le Sexe Sauvage, you've got the Hermaphrodites, you have Moi un Voyage,
Perhaps this is not the kind of genre that you're looking for.
How cool is this?
Well, those are fun.
That's really fun.
These are cabbage style plates. €6. That's pretty
good.
Pretty reasonable. We've got some glassware. What have you found?
Oh, just an interesting atelier, so we can ask them some questions. Maybe they have a website, or maybe not.
Renovation, relooking apartments and objects with decoration. Bonjour. That lady paints furniture and they sell it, and I was just showing her some of the pieces of furniture that I've painted. And she thought it was very cool. Some beautiful homewares here. Lace. That's very beautiful. That kind of reminds me of Scotland, actually.
Yes. Yeah.
€430. Look at this tapestry, Henry.
That's fun.
Although I think they're using it as a tablecloth.
It's 480.
Very stylish, very mid-century. Mid-century is very popular. Wow, that is a very cool Art Deco chair. I've never seen something so geometrical. Isn't that fun?
It's really fun. I've never seen it.
I've never seen that. And this is so you can put your magazines in your coffee table
With some Art Deco chairs.
with some Art Deco chairs.
Oh wow, look at that chair. Oh my goodness.
Which one?
Just there.
Oh my gosh. Now that takes a certain kind of person to buy that, I have to say.
Dragon a movement.
No. You could say it's kind of gothic, but I think
That's
even that
beyond
that would be
gothic.
pushing it.
It's got scales.
Can't even say that would be that comfortable. It's kind of soft.
So
I like the desk.
cool. And we've got an Andrew box.
And this is nice, marble tops. So well made, this furniture. Some crystal. That's a beautiful lamp. I think traditionally that would have been an oil lamp.
They've got glass mushrooms.
Oh, wow. Those are fun. Let's go get some food.
A little lobster. Yeah, kind of. You have a CPU.
Omelettes
Gazpacho.
and gazpacho. Nice view. It sounds radical.
the red marble.
Me too.
Although I think it's all Tempe.
I think that as well.
I think even these bricks might be Tempe.
It's very effective. A scooter made of suitcases. How stylish. So what's this representing?
Oh, you've got a carbon atom.
Carbon atom. You got Newton with an apple. You got the perfect number. You got a petri dish with a microscope. You get the NASA space shuttle up there, up there, up there, up there. Yes, a perfect piece of engineering that has to be updated. There's some biology, some math, some trilobats right there. There's a plume.
Oh, and
There's
do
the
you
disc.
see that on the right?
Yeah, the disc.
That's the golden disc.
Yeah, that is outside of our solar system in how many years? I don't recall, but
It's already
soon.
left.
It already left the outer
Voyager
ring?
2.
Okay.
And right before it left, Carl Sagan ordered that it turn around and take a picture. Pale blue dots.
I think this must be Marie Curie.
Yes, with the radon
Yeah.
in her hand.
Yeah, she looks a bit worried.
Yeah.
Radium.
All coming out
And
of a book.
look who's got an apple under the tree. It's Newton in the house.
And there's a bee, because without bees, there's no life.
Absolutely. Lego for 80 euros are telling us the truth.
And there's a DNA double helix.
We've got it all.
Oh, I won't. The pool will be here, but I'll definitely add the steps. This is just a first sketch.
But if you have that that theory that is very elegant, which is string theory, and that you are actually you can, like, because you have the experiments that test if there is a fourth spatial dimension that proves it's wrong. When you have string theory that advocates for 11 dimensions, and that how can you make them happen? Like how can you test that? And if there is one that is
11-dimensional string theory is still considered the good one. It's the ones that that go much larger that are considered very bad. Yeah, but basically it's just taking. I mean, from their point of view, it's we have a Lagrangian, okay, describing space-time, and then we've got the fields on it. And then they say, yeah, but that's not very symmetric. I have to put the fields on the space-time. So why don't I just take the fields out and put them into the integrals?
Okay.
And then that's a lot more symmetric. I mean, you can't argue with that. And then so they go, okay, well, I've introduced new dimensions. And then somebody hears that and they're like, you know, where?
Where are they?
But it's, you know, it's not a bad idea to make the maths much simpler, and it leads to some interesting geometries.
C'est pas mauvais, mais bon, c'est pas la même chose et c'est pas nutriments. Comme on est dans un tout petit studio où il y a une mini cuisine là, et qu'il y a de la...
You dead.
You saw nothing.
On prend un drone, ça doit être très marrant. Un drone custom. Et il y a un tuyau. Et là, le drone, c'est sur le tuyau. C'est le tuyau avec le drone. Et ça peut aller partout. Hein. Ça peut même approcher. Et ça se rapprocher du sol. Et ça peut se faire l'eau.
In this episode, we've explored possibilities for growth in Bordeaux. We've seen there are opportunities for collaboration and the region has much to offer. We will keep this in mind as we move forward as a seed for ourselves and perhaps for our audience.
Bon voyage, merci.